He earned $5,000 every single month. Not once. Not twice. For 30 straight years. That's over $1.8 million in lifetime income. So let me ask you something. How does a man who earns that much die with almost nothing? No failed business, no gambling addiction, no sudden tragedy, just a normal life, a stable job, and a steady paycheck. Yet when it all ended, his bank account had less than $800. Where did it all go? Was it one bad decision? One wrong investment? Or something far more dangerous? Something so common that millions of people watching this right now are doing it too, without realizing it. This isn't just a story about money. It's a story about a silent habit, a slow leak, a mistake that doesn't feel like a mistake until it's too late. And once you see it, you won't look at your income the same way again. Meet Daniel. If you saw him, you wouldn't think twice. He wasn't rich. He wasn't struggling. He was normal. A steady job. A steady income. A life that looked completely under control. Every month, like clockwork, $5,000 landed in his account. Bills paid. Groceries stocked. Maybe a dinner out on weekends. Nothing extreme. Nothing reckless. And that's exactly why this story matters. Because Daniel didn't lose his money in one big mistake. He lost it in ways that felt right, responsible, even smart at the time. If you asked him back then, he would have told you, "I'm doing fine. I'm stable." And honestly, he believed it. That's the dangerous part. Because what looks like stability on the outside can quietly be fragile underneath. Years passed. His income stayed consistent. His life kept moving forward. And without realizing it, he wasn't building wealth. He was building a lifestyle that depended on his next paycheck. This isn't a story about failure. It's a story about invisible habits, the kind that don't show up overnight, but shape your entire future. And the truth is, by the time most people realize what's happening, it's already too late. So the real question isn't, what happened to Daniel? It's this: would you even notice if the same thing was happening to you? The comfortable beginning. At 25, Daniel got the call that changed his life. Congratulations, you're hired. A stable job. A clean office, a $5,000 monthly salary. To him, that number felt huge. The first few months were exciting. He bought a new phone, upgraded his wardrobe, started eating out more often. Nothing crazy, just small rewards for working hard. And honestly, it felt deserved. For the first time, Daniel felt like he was moving forward, like life was finally working. But here's what he didn't realize. Those small upgrades weren't temporary. They quietly became his new normal. And once something becomes normal, it's almost impossible to go back. The lifestyle trap. A year passed, then another. Daniel got a small raise. Not huge, but enough to feel like progress. So naturally his life adjusted. He moved into a slightly better apartment, took a car on monthly payments, added subscriptions, streaming, apps, services. Again, nothing extreme, just a better life, right? But something subtle was happening. Every extra dollar he earned was already spent before it even arrived. His income went up, but so did his expenses. And without noticing, Daniel wasn't getting richer. He was just getting more comfortable spending. That's the trap. Not poverty, not struggle, comfort. The illusion of stability. By his mid-30s, Daniel's life looked solid. Same job, steady income, predictable routine. From the outside, everything looked perfect. No stress. No risk, no big problems. And that's exactly what made it dangerous. Because stability can be an illusion. As long as the paycheck keeps coming, everything feels fine. So Daniel told himself something many people do. I'll start saving soon. Next year. I'll invest. Once things settle, I'll plan better. But life doesn't settle. It just moves. Months turned into years. Years turned into decades. And next year never came. The silent leaks. There wasn't one big mistake. That's what makes this story so real. It was hundreds of small ones. Daily takeout, impulse shopping, upgrades he didn't need. Monthly payments he barely noticed anymore. Each one felt harmless. Individually they were. But together, they became a leak. Money wasn't disappearing overnight. It was slipping away slowly, silently. And the worst part, Daniel didn't feel it. Because his income kept covering it. As long as money was coming in, the leaks stayed invisible. The turning point, at 60, something changed. For the first time in decades, the paycheck stopped. No more monthly $5,000. No more safety net of next month. just silence. That's when reality showed up. Daniel checked his savings. There wasn't much. No serious investments. No passive income. No backup plan. Just a lifetime of earnings. Already spent. And suddenly, all those small decisions weren't small anymore. The ending. The man who once felt financially secure now had to depend on others. Not because he failed, but because he never prepared. He didn't lose his money in one moment. He lost it over 30 years, one normal decision at a time. And when his life came to an end, he didn't leave behind wealth. He left behind a lesson, a quiet warning, that earning money is not the same as building it. And the scariest part? There are millions of people right now walking the exact same path, feeling safe while slowly losing everything. So here's the truth. Daniel's story doesn't end with him. It continues in quiet ways in everyday lives. Because nothing about his life looked like a warning. No red flags. No dramatic mistakes. No moment where everything collapsed. Just a steady income. A comfortable routine. And the belief that everything was fine until it wasn't. And that's what makes this dangerous. You don't feel it while it's happening. You don't wake up one day and say, I'm slowly losing my future. It feels normal. It feels safe. It feels like progress. So ask yourself this. If your income stopped today, how long would your life stay the same? A month? A week? Or just a few days? Because real wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how long you can survive without earning. And most people never test that. They just assume they're okay. Daniel assumed the same thing for 30 years, and by the time he realized the truth, there was no time left to fix it. So before you click away, take one honest look at your life. Not your income, not your job, but your habits. Because that's where this story really lives. And here's something most people never hear. There are a few simple decisions that completely separate people who end up like Daniel from those who quietly build real wealth over time. Not luck, not talent, just decisions. In the next video, we're breaking down those exact habits, the ones nobody teaches, but everyone feels the consequences of. So if you don't want your story to end the same way, make sure you don't miss it. Because the biggest financial mistake isn't losing money, it's thinking you're safe while you're slowly running out of time.